Hi all. Quickly, just before we start, got a lot of episodes coming out over the next few months. These are recordings I've done through the summer. So thanks for all those who subscribed. And if you'd like to make sure you catch them, can you please subscribe so you don't miss any further episodes? Today's footage is the most recent, getting the pond ready for winter and some modifications to the pond covers.
10th of October, first frost of the year. It's only a light frost, not iced up. Covers will be going on, I think, next weekend. Still want food. Before the covers go on, give it another coating of super seal. This seems fine, there's no sign of any rot or anything, so just a couple of extra supports to help the water run off, because the weight of the water makes this bow a bit. So it's all very simple, just screw those in the same there. Okay, sad day. Time to make the final modifications to the pond covers. I've treated these kind of cross beams just to keep this from sagging. Right, to enable me to flip this one over, just half of it, so I don't have to make it easier to open the pond up to have a look inside. Some placing hinges across the length. Then I'll just saw these the two cross beams. I've used some fairly heavy duty screws into the beams, so it should hopefully not fall apart. Okay, these are the hinges. Again, I don't need, the screws need to be fairly short because I don't want them going through, because obviously underneath will be the pond and the fish jump. So being that, individually they won't be that strong, but I've got 8 to go along the length. So here goes. Yeah, that side went through pretty nicely. Could fit, fortunately I could fit the saw in that gap, so as a guide for me anyway. Right, I'm going to put a hinge straight on that before I do the other side. So that's where I need to put the overall strength, although I think when I do the other side it's possible I might fold in because there's nothing holding it straight. Okay, carry on. That one went okay. Bit difficult to support it as you're screwing in, but seems okay. Just one more to go. Just sawed the last end. Now you see it's there's no strength that way, obviously, because it's gonna, that's 4 points you can open. So it's probably going to be a bit tricky doing this one. Probably need an extra pair of hands, which I haven't got. But here you are. Okay, and hopefully this should make life a bit easier. So I'll just be able to, using the handle, I just lift a quarter up the covers and easy access to the pond. Just have to be careful before I put it on because it's going to fall over, so I'll have to put it down into a rest on 2 sides. Okay, just need to put a bit of the wood treatment on where I've cut that and the other side. This done. So it's, yeah, seems like it'll do the trick. Okay, cover on day, covers on. So it goes past. Okay, that day's come again. Covers on day today. So take the fence apart. So it should be come off fairly easily. It should do, that's the way it kind of was designed. Right, so that water return will come out. And just water will come into the pond via that. High level return. Turn the pump down to a slower setting. So it gives it 10,000 litres per hour. Grab the covers from over there, put them on top. I left the skimmer in last year, but I think this year I'll take it out. I did bring the hoover up because I thought it would be a good idea just to give it a quick once over, although I did clean it a couple of times. I'm not sure how well it comes out with the reflection, but looking at the bottom of the pond it does look pretty clear. But yeah, so too much reflection, but I think it's still definitely worth once over, in case any leaves have fallen which I can't see. Okay, let's carry on. Okay, fence off. The only bit that probably hasn't worked as I hoped is whether I bolted the two longer lengths together, so there and there. It seems the wood has swollen, so it's really tight around the bolt. So I think it's a case I'll have to drill the hole a bit deeper, wider, or get like a metal sleeve to go inside. But other than that, only a few minutes off. So in the garage for winter with those. I'll do the vacuuming next. Then the water return comes off. And yeah. As the water level will drop, I'm just going to turn off the drum filter. Otherwise I'll just start going to a clean cycle. Okay, so all ready to do a quick hoover. So I'm going to turn off the pump, skimmer and the airline so I can see what I'm doing. So skimmer off, pump off, pump off. Yeah. Oh yeah, that does help visibility. I've tried putting the bag on the end for the first time to see what it does capture. It looks pretty clean at the bottom of the pond, but be interesting to see. Okay, do this as quick as I can. I want to film me hoovering because you've seen it. Okay, yeah, I'm glad I did that. I wasn't going to bother because I'd hoovered recently, but a lot of muck still on the bottom. So, okay. I don't think the bag really. It's probably me. I didn't put it capsule tight enough. But, yeah, okay. Better get it out now than dropped in the pool in the pond over winter. Right, good job. Fits in quite nicely there. So the pond fence is away for probably November, December, January, February, March. 6 months. Right, in theory that could really stay on, but I do like to take it off. It's pretty summer dry, you know. Don't want anything kind of growing in it in the winter, or Okay, so what I need to do is I need to turn the pump down to its lowest setting. Hopefully that will be okay. Turn the T switch to direct only water to come out through the venturi, and then I can undo the pipe to that T-piece, join into there and unscrew it, and it should come out fairly painlessly. Hopefully. I don't think I need to switch the pump off for this. Okay. Right. 111 watts and 79%. So let's go right down. Okay, 30 watt. Yeah, 30 watts, so barely anything. Don't be able to see. I don't know if you can see better than I can if I zoom in, but I think there's a trickle coming out now. So hopefully that's fine to just go through the return. Last year I had a 10,000 watt pump, and now I've got a 20,000, but I didn't turn it on all the way, so I think it's going to be fine. Right, this is the T-piece switch, whatever we call them. So just if I turn that off, and now that will direct all the water out through the venturi pipe, and just be a case of undoing that. Just go out and check the flow first. I find I can turn it up a bit. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's just that's fine. That's similar to what was coming out previously. I might be able to turn that up even. Okay. Okay, come with me. Might as well see it all. I might need two hands to do this next bit. You almost certainly will. So look. Or maybe not. Put the screwdriver down. Use my right hand. Okay. Of course, there's water. This is water coming down from the return, not coming up, I think. Maybe not, let's turn you off so you don't get wet. Okay, that was a lot of water. I did start thinking that wasn't closing properly. Yeah, so then again, very wet. So that's close, nothing coming through there. It's just a case now of undoing the water return and just pulling that pipe up and drying off. Oh, right, okay. Okay, this was just 3 or 4. Still wet. Let me dry the front. Just 4 screws. I've still got water on it from them, that. So just undo those and I can put it up. I won't show you this. Be back in a sec. Right, hopefully you can see that. Hopefully it played out a bit. Yeah, come out, so it's completely hollow, so that was why all that water came out. Yeah, it's a bit of a shape, it's not a larger port onto here dividing. It's just 1.5 pipe. I've got some plans maybe for next year. I want to use this, although it is a nicely turned. It is, it looks good. So okay, so all that's left to do now is put the covers on. I never like this bit. Okay. Yeah, hold on. Going dark, it's only 2 o'clock. Okay, so yeah, the bit I've put the hinges on, as expected, a bit more difficult to carry as it kind of folds in half when you try to carry it. But hold on, all good. Hopefully, we'll see what it's like when it rains. Hopefully those cross pieces there will stop the rain from pooling in the middle. Which I do need to put a handle that side to help me lift it, but I'll take the one off the other side. Let's see how this works. So it's nice and easy access now. Okay. Done for another year or so. Well, year, 6 months. Okay, hopefully I'll just keep that extra bit of heat now. Here's a few kind of comments about airtight or not, but you know, there are gaps. There's gaps in the stones anyway, and the joints in the stone. And this gap, I'd probably put a brick there anyway. It doesn't need that much air. The air's been pumped in from outside. It's no means airtight. It's just keeping the wind off the pond. Okay.